Hello, brothers and sisters, and all that is in between. All that are in between. Right. First, we're going to clear the energy and clear the space. This is my first YouTube video, so please bear with me. There'll probably be a lot of umming and ahhing, but I felt called today to share my work and to share my experiences so far. So I'm holding my, is this selenite crystal? Questioning myself. And I've got my carnelian here, a gift from someone at work, which was really kind of them. And I think this is an amethyst bottom. But yeah, anyway, enough about that. Just wanted to center myself before starting. I just came back from a workout at the gym, and I just want to share some thoughts. Oh, there's a shadow here. There is a shadow. So, anyone know about how to deal with shadows? Let me know. Maybe I need another light. Anyway, so this is a piece I'm working on, and literally this is what I'm using because I haven't got the energy to use anything else. It's quick and easy. I got this from Tiger. It's got lots of different colors, and they're really fun to work with. And because the colors are limited, it forces you to think about color theory, to think about form and light and line, and yeah, I am ready to go. Right, so it's been a journey. It really has been a long journey, and especially the journey between the time between January 2025 and now. Literally my world turned upside down, and all I could come back to, all I could center myself and fall upon. Oh, Bella's trying to say hi. So I've got a cat called Bella. She might, she might want to say some words too, so don't mind her. She's just trying to express herself. Yeah, all I could come back to or fall upon was art. And during my creation of art, while creating my art pieces, last year I felt that although I was expressing myself and putting colors onto paper and exploring, I felt there was some stiffness, some rigidity, and I kind of said to myself, well, why am I so stiff? And I realized the reason as to why I was so stiff and rigid was because I was trying to please people. You look on YouTube, Instagram, and people have a certain aesthetic, and you think, well, if I do it their way, or if I present art in the colors that people like, then I'll be able to get the attention I want, or the desired effect that I want from my art. But it always came out quite rigid. And I've been drawing and painting now for the past for over 10 years. Amateur artist. I haven't been to art school. I taught myself, or well, I learned from YouTube. And yeah, I it just felt really stiff. So one day I decided, like, you know what, I don't care anymore. I don't care. It came to a point where art wasn't just for me to express myself and to kind of show people my skills. It was a form of retreat, a form of healing. And I realized that, like, I can't use this. I can't use this medium, this media, this expression to just for clout, for likes, for attention. I realized that this was the only place where I could find peace, I could find contemplation, I could find healing, I could tap into the emotions of grief, of betrayal, of love, of lust, and all those things. You know, far in between. And I couldn't use it for. Sorry, my brother has a disability and he's talking to his friends, so he can be quite loud. So I'm just going to shut this door. He's deaf and non-verbal, so you can imagine if he's speaking to his friends, it's louder than normal. But I love him, so I'm not going to stop him from expressing himself. Anyway, the rigidity of so I couldn't use this form of expression as a way to show off, to show my skills. It had to come from within. It had to go deep, because that was the only way I was going to get something out of it. So I decided to draw ugly art for a while, and I'm telling you, when you kind of let your hair down and not, like, in a non-judgmental way, just put pen to paper, paint to paper, and draw what comes, paint what comes, it is extremely liberating. And that's where self-expression begins. That's where your soul starts to speak to you, because you start to listen. And that's what I realized. So yeah, it's just been a journey. And I only realized that the only way I could enjoy my work, or to convey what I had to say, was just to kind of let loose, not pass any judgment on what it looked like. I mean, there definitely is like a time where you need to learn the fundamentals, and trust me, like, I tried to learn the fundamentals, but I get easily bored, and then I end up just trying to do a finished piece with like half learning perspective or color theory, and I like to kind of then just figure it out for myself. It's more challenging for me. Maybe that isn't the best way to deal with art, but because of my impatience for self-expression, now I know where the impatience stems from. I just kind of winged it most of the time and explored myself. But I do encourage people to learn the fundamentals, especially if you want your art to, if you want to tell a story with your art, you need to be able to show form in a way that can be conveyed to other humans. And there are certain rules there that you can then break without losing the narrative in your work. I don't know what I'm saying. I hope you get it. Anyway, yeah, I don't know why I felt like I needed to come on and just talk. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I'm just experimenting, and I'm so sorry for the shadow. I just wanted something for you guys to look at while I'm talking. But yeah, as you can see, I've basically kind of used half a reference for the face and just done a lot of scribbles. And doing scribbles for me it just feels so liberating. It's like, because I've got so much pent up energy in me. Just being able to scribble and just kind of let loose a little bit and scratch and pull and push in a kind of in a what is it, like, container. It just brings me so much joy, and it's well needed. This weekend I literally basically drew like my life depended on it. You ever get that feeling where you feel like you just have to create because that's all you can do? Yeah. Just having a sip of my tea. I've got lemon tea here. Lemon and ginger. It's a good tea. Anyway, that's kind of just what I wanted to express. Get my thoughts into a format that can be listened to, that can be shared. I wanted to use my voice. You see that I've got crystals here, so I've gotten into spirituality as well. So you'll see, hopefully, but I try to convey the kind of that spiritual element in my pieces as well. Well, I like to convey that in my pieces. I try to. So that's all the thoughts I have for today. Thank you so much for listening. I just wanted to kind of just share my opinion. As I said, I don't have much for you to look at, but I'm going to continue my work, and yeah, I hope you got something out of this. If you did, please follow, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Take care. Bye.